Alright, so before the video begins, I want everybody to go in the comments and let me know when you started Apex, how long you've been playing Apex, and whether or not you're still playing it. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into it. I've spent 2,000 hours on this game, grinding my balls off. Literally, to the bone, to the bare balls, just to get better. But recently, this game has just been, let's just say, a disappointment. It's been very disappointing on all aspects of things. The community, the views, the content, the owners of the game, everything. I mean, this game's literally been giving hundreds of thousands of dollars away to random pros, people that didn't even earn it. What is that? Like, it makes no sense to me. These mistakes that are being made from the higher ups just really put me like in a place where I just don't really trust the company anymore. That on top of all of the greed that we've been able to see, all of the greed when it comes to the battle pass, the skins, prioritizing revenue over content, prioritizing revenue over creators. It's just not looking good right now. They're not listening to the community at all, and I'm kind of sick of it, to be completely honest with you guys. Every single time I go on Apex, I have fun for about 10 seconds, and then reality kicks in, and then I just feel like, why am I doing this? Me personally, as a creator, my views are up right now, like I'm growing right now, but Apex as a whole just isn't at all. Some of the largest Apex creators currently are falling off, which isn't a good sign. If the overall game's views are down, but mine are up, it really just means that people are more here for me and like the least selfish and like meat riding myself way, and less for the game. So I personally think I have more potential in other games. Especially like longevity wise. Yeah, Apex simply just has no future from a content perspective. It's just not like other games. Other games innovate, other games do things that drive viewership, that drive new players, but Apex has just been milking the teats. EA has been just milking Apex completely dry. Just for money, not for content. They don't really care about the longevity because they have so many other background projects. So, and again, my passion is really just to reach out to as many people as possible with my content. And for the longest time, I thought that was going to be through Apex, but recent things have kind of changed my perspective on it. So I think it's time for a change, pretty much. So I will continue to post Apex content on this channel, purely for the reason that I'm a college student and I need to pay, you know, tuition and stuff. I just want you guys to know, deep down in my heart, that there are some days that I'll be pushing through just not enjoying the game. Of course, we all have those days where we do enjoy it, and those are great. But overall, as a whole, the content and the games have just been really lackluster for me. I just haven't really been feeling it. But I'm gonna work my hardest to give you guys the best content as possible until my other channel takes off, which will be based around controller movement on the game Valorant. Oh, I know, that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but Valorant will be releasing to console pretty soon, so there's a huge niche. Valorant, despite having pretty much less content than Apex, has still remained one of the highest views, highest growing games out there when it comes to YouTube and Twitch. Like, new creators are popping up every single second. There's a lot of potential, and I just really think that for me it's the smartest move to branch out now before like Apex completely falls off. That way I can kind of grind out the summer before my next college semester starts, and like I don't have that risk of like losing everything and having to get a real job. But all jokes aside, expect everything just to be a slowdown on this channel as I start to shift focus onto my other one as well. But I will be, you know, I will be creating high quality content still. I'll leave the Valorant channel in the description. Only go subscribe to it if you actually are interested in that kind of content. Otherwise, like, just stick to this channel. Don't even worry about subscribing unless you're going to watch my videos. I started on console, switched to PC, made that investment for my content, and if you really look at it like this, if you really look at it from video to video, I haven't really experienced that crazy amount of growth. Granted, my views are up at the moment, But if you go back to my like first few videos, I was averaging a few thousand. Now I'm averaging like pretty much the same thing. Obviously more subscribers, more engagement, and I don't get me wrong, I love you guys, but like overall, with how much time I've invested, I've only ever had like one video really pop off, and that was a guide, and that was a long time ago. I made the exact same video but better, and it's gotten like 7,000 views. So realistically, financially, I have to look at it, you know, make the proper investments, and yeah, that's why I'm pretty much making this video, just to give you guys a rundown and update on my opinions and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty frustrating to spend so much time on something and just have it like, I don't even know, like be out of your control to actually improve it and actually like get where you want to get to. I've been so envious. I know it's like not good, but I've been so envious of other games, and I've tried. Trust me, there's so much stuff behind the scenes that I've tried, but Apex content creators are either too lazy or unwilling to adapt, and that's also something that we need to kind of blame the death of Apex on. Like, you can't really blame it on the organization themselves, on EA. You also have to look at it like this, like every single content creator will sit there and complain for hours and still buy the events and still do all of this, because at the end of the day, they don't really care, you know. Like, there's so many fake creators, it's hilarious to me. But yeah, so many steps I took behind the scenes to try to like improve the content scene for everyone, and people are just unwilling to adapt. Like, you guys have seen, like my content has changed drastically over the past few months. Went from just a default X copy to really shifting the focus of my content to me, and my personality and my gameplay, rather than the shadow of another's, if that makes sense. But other creators just simply aren't willing to do that, and then they will sit there and wonder, you know, why in the world am I not getting views? Like, it's because you're like every single other. No, not gonna call out any names, or no hate or anything. Like, at the end of the day, they're just doing what they think is best for their channel. And yeah, I have been streaming Valorant over on my Twitch, and I've seen some decent progression, not only in my skills but also in just overall viewership. Like, we're holding decent viewership considering it's a different game, and so like that's why I really think that this is the move. This is the time to make the move. Probably for my Twitch viewers, expect about a 50-50 balance between Valorant and Apex, just because, again, I do have to pay my bills. I do have to you know, make that money on Apex before it dies, just so I don't go broke. But I'm gonna be grinding the ever-living crap out of Valerant. I absolutely love it. It's been so much fun. Videos about the beta for console have been getting more views than some of the biggest Apex creators. Like, if I can get good at this game, boys, we will be established and we'll be there. I know not everyone's gonna agree with that, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this video. You know, Mizery, one trick pony. Like, nah, I can do it all. Trust me. Ain't trying to meat ride myself, but if once I, you know, put my mind to something, like, I'm gonna get it done. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get it done. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, where do you see Apex content going? They've had so many chances to revive the game, and yet they just haven't been able to do it. So I don't know if it's, you know, me looking at it with you know, a negative perspective, kind of hoping the game dies, because at the end of the day, like, if this game dies, I'll be forced to full switch, or if it's just the truth that Apex is dying, and like, there is no returning. You know what I mean? Like, eventually everything, you know, good comes to an end, and it seems like Apex's end is pretty near. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Sorry for like a more, you know, laid back, depressing video. But I just got home from California, or I was on vacation for a pretty fat minute, Just drove like 6.5 hours, so I'm kind of tired. You know, not my normal aggressive speaking, but I'll be back to that tomorrow over my Twitch. I'll be getting some Apex content, some Valorant content, and whatever else we do. All right, boys, I'm gonna touch you guys. You have a good night. Peace.